Hello, microphone. You're looking nice this evening.
Tonight is the night of bad accents, and for once, I'm not the one doing them.
I can
It's
easily
not
make two accents.
All right.
We need
That
an
looks
accent
like
match
things.
James.
Thing do's doing thing do's doing thing do's. Hi, people. If you're there.
Hello, peoples.
Hello, people.
If not,
People there.
hi. All right. I think we're ready. I don't. Sound check. Check. It's fine.
Check.
We're
check.
fine.
Jack.
Check. Mic check. Live. Well, we're
Please.
alive. Mic check.
Mike. Jack. Where are you, Mike?
Mike?
I think we lost Mike.
Yeah.
He's in the basement.
Mike's in the basement.
Where he
Fuck it
belongs.
off over there.
Where he belongs.
Where he belongs. Swear to me, Mike. Swear.
Bollocks. There you go.
Where's the Mike?
We get enough. I will get a soundboard with all of our favorite soundboard Tigwhippies quotes, and we will add them into the show.
We need to do that. We definitely need to do that. So then,
And
if we're
one
ready,
part button. Just cause.
Okay, so just wait, hang on. I messed this up a little bit. I need to change things up because people are like, wait, what's going on? Okay, there. Now they're normal. Because Will has to be bottom
Sure.
bottom right. Will Chris is top right. I'm top left, and Danikin's directly below me. Good. Now, good. Nailed it, guys. We got it. 10 out of 10.
Right.
Huh?
Awesome.
are we ready?
Hello.
Totally Brady
There you
bunching it.
There was a story of a podcast called Tick Whippy. They were having lots of very funny guests.
Yeah, we do. We have lots of
Oh,
guests.
That's improv. Nice.
It just flew out there.
I know. I know.
And for when this goes on YouTube, that was the acapella remix of the song, so it's covered under fair use. So
Yeah,
there we go.
Fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you and your rules.
By the way, what
So
was
which-
Brawl Out? You were playing Brawl Out?
Yeah.
15 content claims. 15.
Already?
Already.
Jeez.
It was in 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes.
Nice.
And
Were
they
they
sent
all
me
on
a
the same
code
thing?
to fucking stream the damn thing.
They said to stream it, not to put it on YouTube.
Yeah, come on, Will. Come on. We're better than this.
No, we're not.
One job,
No,
Will.
We're better than this.
I have professed that this show is held together by duct tape and prayers.
Duct tape and alcohol.
Yeah. The question is, which one of us has been drinking tonight?
And we can't
It's not
give away
me.
any
You
more
can tell
copies
because
of Halo
my
5.
face isn't the color of Dan's curtains.
Or our logo?
Or our logo.
It's hang on, I can do this. Wait for it. Our logo right. Right. Nope, that's the wrong button. There.
I see you have removed the curtains.
There.
So we don't see the drunkest shade of red.
We like the
We have
curtains.
no
I saw a
comparison.
cat too.
Nor way to-
Cat was cool. We're all
We've got
about
some
animals
sort of
on this podcast. You have animals. We're totally.
We're
fine.
all animals now.
We're all doggos now.
So on that note, I can say, ooh, welcome everyone to episode 44 of the Game Won't Play Itself podcast. I am Will McKellar, aka Lard Teamaker. Joining me, as always, up in that corner there, right there, is James Atkinson.
Hey everybody, I fixed it. We're all in the right spot.
Wicked. So then I don't fuck up and go different directions now. Go, where are they now? Because I can't fully see it. Because
Just wave your
above
hands
us,
everywhere. It's fine.
yeah, just like, throw it, you know. Because up here, as always, it's Chris Hagelman.
Hello, everybody.
Joining us tonight on this side.
Yep.
It's a very special guest. He's welcome back. It's the Danicon Show.
Hello, everyone.
How's it going? How's your week's been? You've been good? You've been all right?
Yeah, it's all right.
I've been kind of taking a break from streaming, and today's kind of the first day back. I'm going to be starting my stream back up on Monday.
Ooh.
So,
Yeah.
new things to come.
I have actually started streaming on a more regular basis. And I will also be streaming on Monday.
And I've had a mixed week. Sort of went started going up and up and up. Hit Wednesday went, and then sort of climbing back up again from Thursday to Friday. Yeah. So yeah, I had to stop a stream on Wednesday through not feeling too brilliant, but you know what? We've bounced back. We're up. So yeah, so on tonight's show we have 2 bits of news, which are kind of linked in the same way because it's the same sort of thing. What we've been playing, general talking of bollocks, and shout outs and the usual stuff. So I say let's get started, shall we? So the 2 bits of news, and a bit bad news really, and a bit of news that make you go, what? Really? What? Why? What? Why? And it revolves around EA and Square Enix. Because,
okay, yeah. Bad news around EA.
yeah, because EA are putting Mass Effect series on ice following Andromeda, and they're saying they're disappointed with it.
Oh,
Are we really surprised? Are we?
No.
No.
this is news to me.
Well, after all the hell that EA got because of the facial animations and all the bugs and everything that was in Mass Effect, so it seems like it's come across quite poorly. People haven't liked it. So yeah, so they're putting it on ice for a while. They're just going to concentrate on the multiplayer for Andromeda, and that's pretty much it for a while, at least. And
Your camera, Lord.
yeah, it's going again. See, I told you, I moved it.
He's naturally blurry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
So
just his normal being. It's actually not blurry. Will is just magnificently blurry for some reason.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Will is like, you're looking at him as if you've been drinking for a little while. That's how he defaults.
Exactly.
He's naturally
Exactly.
low definition.
He's
in real
exactly.
life.
It's like 1080p,
Yeah, I don't need to be in 4K.
1080p, 720, 480 because we want to be able to have people watch us in different resolutions, just to fuck with your TVs or monitors, just because. What, are they
There we
really in HD or just not really? Because I can't tell because 2 of them are good, but one of them is.
Mine is drunk cam because it's a Friday night. Everyone's probably drunk by now.
Or
Sorry,
Saturday
folks,
morning.
it's just in and out of focus. But yeah. Saturday morning ish. We consider like 3 a.m. is the morning, so
Excuse me.
exactly. It does. Yeah, it does it when you are. So the other bit of news that's in the same vein as EA is Square Enix, and they have decided to sell off IO Interactive, which means the Hitman series is in doubt, which is a shame because apparently the last Hitman game was really, really good, and they were gearing up for season 2 to come out in episodic content.
Doesn't iOS also own Deus Ex?
No, they're the one. I don't think they did. They did Deus Ex. I know it's under the Square Enix banner, but I don't think it's IO Interactive that did it.
The original Deus Ex. Let's see who it was made by. And we could talk amongst yourselves. I have to figure this out.
Yeah, you're gonna come up and say, IO Interactive. It's like shit. Because it's a shame really because I thought that was a money spinner for Square.
Well, that one seemed to be like on the back burner for like a while. It was
Another company's gonna pick it up and they're gonna love it. That's my prediction. Is another company's gonna pick up Hitman and they're gonna do wonderfully with it, and they're just gonna publish separately and make all the money off of it.
And then we see EA have picked up as oh shit.
Oh no! They're replacing. They're just swapping the Mass Effect series and Hitman.
Hitman in space.
Hitman and zombies.
That would be pretty good. Hitman X Just like a,
Now,
in the same vein as
is iOS spelled EIDOS?
No, it's pretty much IO interactive.
Okay,
I think you're thinking IDOS.
IDOS. Yeah, because IDOS owns Deus Ex.
Yeah, and that's under the Thingy banner.
Yeah.
Swear.
I almost thought that somebody else would pick up Deus Ex. Not that they've been bad, but
Ubisoft to pick up Hitman.
oh no!
you know who should pick up Deus Ex though? Bethesda.
Yeah.
So we can have a buggy mess from the start.
But let's be honest, all of your buggy messes are still phenomenal games that everyone loves.
I would say this.
True.
Bethesda is great at giving you a canvas for the modding community to make into a wonderful, gorgeous game. That is my thought. That Bethesda
Yeah,
creates
they're very much for the mod.
Yeah, they're like they create a game and then say, if you want to make it better or make it your own, here you go. It is yours. Do it. And then sometimes they hire those people on to work for them, because that has happened. I'm pretty sure.
No, that was Destiny.
That was Destiny?
The massive mod for Skyrim. The developer for that was hired on by Destiny as their lead level designer.
And it's also not unknown because Media Molecule did the same thing for Little Big Planet.
Yeah.
Because they loved what the community did for the first levels on Little Big Planet, and they went, okay, for number 2, we're going to hire some of these people because they're really, really good.
Ubisoft picking up Hitman though. Hey, I know what we'll do. We'll take the last Far Cry game, and we'll
make it bald.
Make it bald, and first person, and not about stealth.
And he can ride like elephants.
There's Spider with his 5 capitalist cents as always. Let's see if the tip jar works. Is it gonna work?
Hey, we'll have it. Have it. Come on. Let's
If
see
not,
the
I'll
tip jar.
fix it. I can fix it.
Make it hail.
Make it hail.
It's a bit of a small wind.
True.
But yeah, what do you think about that, Dan?
Capitalist, dude, Spider. We're all about the
I
capitalist
don't
pity
know
pickles.
those franchises of the game well enough. I haven't even touched Hitman myself.
I am in your camp too. I have never touched a Hitman game.
I'm surprised
I've played
that
a
you
couple
have.
Hitman games. They're not particularly like they're good. I wouldn't call them exceptional, but they're good. It's a nice combination of action and stealth. That it's hard to hit that just right, but they do it pretty well.
They found the pocket.
Yeah.
They
See,
definitely
one
found the pocket.
thing
there.
I do like about it, especially the last Hitman before this, I think it was Absolution.
Absolution was the sexy nuns, yeah.
Yeah, because the amount of freedom you could have to go back into the level once you've completed it and just just go all out balls and just kill every single person there, because who needs witnesses after a crime, huh?
Just
None of us.
massacre. Fine.
It's fine, it's great.
Got it to
So you
work.
can do that up to one of the stealthiest, craftiest ways of killing the target that you could even pick. You didn't have to go for the single target that you originally went with. So, the amount of experimentation in Hitman is just a ton staggering. So it surprises me that they're saying it's a disappointment and they're trying to sell it off.
I have seen a few people stream it. I haven't played it myself. It does look pretty cool.
It's one of those ones that I've yet to stream. I've got to go back to it. Well, actually start the last one and stream that, because that's on my rotation list coming up. But so it's kind of been a bit of a weak route in games, really. Everyone sell off franchises. And what's going on? So I mean, there's been a hashtag gone out to save the Hitman franchise now. So it's.
You know who I could see picking up some elements from IO is I can see Overkill or what's their name? The guys from Payday picking up Kane and Lynch for new heisters
Yeah, yeah. That I could see that for sure.
Because we already know that there's a massive universe there that we don't see very much of. We get most of our information on the universe from the web show in between. We know that John Wick is in the same universe.
Yeah, no, so like John Wick is canon for those.
Yeah.
Like I can't wait for like John Wick 3 where he goes to like Maryland and they just like have like the 4 guys robbing a bank cameo, and I'm just gonna be like, I get that. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be amazing.
Noodlebox, no, don't go off the mountain. Come back, please. Thank you. It's the name of my pterodactyl, by the way. I don't know why I named it Noodlebox. It's 3 in the morning.
I wish you just left it with no context there. Just Noodlebox, don't go off the mountain. I was like, is that somebody in chat? Is he in a different chat? Noodlebox, don't go off the mountain.
It sounds like
there'll be other things that have 0 context. That one is one that I'll grant context with.
Yeah.
Azure Elite thinks Sony to make Hitman PS4 exclusive. So I'm sounding like a deflated dog here.
I just can't see it. Hitman doesn't have enough of like it won't sell enough on one console to be profitable. I think it needs to be on at least multiple platforms to at least recoup losses. That's my mind.
It started on PC, isn't it? A PC exclusive, pretty much.
PC
and it was only the second one, Silent Assassin, when it actually went multi-platform. It's a PC.
So you could technically say that it was a console. You're playing the console port of Hitman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it was perfected on PC, and then us console peasants took it.
It only became shit when it went to console.
He's not wrong.
Not saying I'm right, but
I'm not going to agree, but I'm not going to say he's wrong.
It's a platform war.
There is no war. If anybody has seen that video, and you probably know which one I'm talking about, I think it's made by FlashGits on YouTube about the console wars. And it's the PC Master Race guy comes in. He's like, "Oh, behold, I am the PC Master Race with my 4 gigs." And then the other PC Master Race guy comes in and just starts arguing over it. And like the Nintendo, the Sony and Xbox guy are just like, "Can we just like go back to playing games?" Look at you with your 1080 GTX EVGA. I have the Nvidia one.
I liked the part of that particular thing where it was Mario and Peach on the Switch, and Peach was rowing, and Mario's just like, "Oh, am I gonna get to them?"
I have to take some sort of responsibility for all these console war stuff, because my generation in the UK, and we kind of started this with the Spectrum and Commodore. They, and Dan is smiling and laughing because it.
I know what you mean, yeah. It's your fault.
It is. It's my fault. Damn it. Because it used to be over one side. You had to choose one. It was like being a Celtic Ranger supporter. To be on one side, you couldn't choose both.
I get that reference.
Most of the time, we went round to others and fucking played them anyway. Yeah. Because as Don once famously said, us Spectrum owners thought Commodore 64 owners smelled. Because we were about 8 at the time, but and also as Punisher said afterwards, the Amiga versus the Atari. And then it was Sega versus Nintendo, and this is where it all kicked off. So, it's my generation's fault on this. Damn it. Why did it have to escalate, eh? Why did it have to escalate?
Because the internet.
Yeah, damn it. Well, actually, no, because even it wasn't the internet, it was before that. Before that. Yeah, when it got to Xbox and Sony, that's when it really kicked in.
The internet was there. There was internet then. There was message boards on dial-up.
Yeah, and there was AOL. Yeah. and having and waiting for everything just to come down. So the pictures.
Old dial-up phone. Memories.
Instant Messenger.
Don't miss that.
Don't miss that.
No.
Chat rooms like Be Seen and Warner Brothers with all their little sub chat rooms.
I
then you could
remember
have little chat
LiveJournal.
rooms with
Who
chats.
remembers LiveJournal on MySpace? Like the most
fucking
emo
hell.
thing ever, right? Right? Am I right?
MySpace. All the way.
I never really got into MySpace, just because I had older siblings who each took to their own, and I was like, I need my social media, so I didn't.
And thus he discovered LiveJournal.
LiveJournal.
Oh no, I didn't. No, we had one for LiveJournal, one for MySpace. I didn't have a social media.
And then ICQ.
Yeah. No.
That's where I
You're
took the
looking at me like,
MMOs.
nope. But anything else, we left MySpace and left Tom on his own. He's there in his little corner crying because
No, he's
everyone
not.
left
He's
him.
actually a professional photographer now. He travels around the world to do like those crazy artsy photos. It's pretty good.
Also, MySpace has been moved out of. Go ahead. You were really quiet, so I didn't hear you start. Go ahead.
Oh no, it's just, how do you get to photography from MySpace?
Well, when you sell it for $60 million,
You do what you want.
you do what you want.
Well, he saw his MySpace and he thought, I don't have enough pictures on mine. What can I do?
Put yourself on 120K a year, and now you're set for the rest of your life, and your children's life, and their children's life, and their children's life.
Here's a question though: is Tom on Facebook?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes,
He is on Twitter.
So he's on
You
Facebook.
tried adding him, didn't you?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
the question. Is, why isn't he trying to be everybody's friend on Facebook?
I'm sure he
Yeah,
is.
this is
I'm sure he has a bot that
MySpace.
just hits add to everything.
It's one of those guys.
Because he
Does
still
anyone
comes
still
and goes,
remember Bebo?
oh,
Or
yes.
just me? Oh, good.
Oh, I remember Bieber. Yes. Oh, no. The,
That was like
the
a
pre-run-
5-minute website there.
So here's the interesting thing about MySpace is that it's still there, but it's very keenly focused towards bands and like indie music. So it's not like here's the social media. It's like check out our band, check out the music we do, check out all this. So it's neat. It's neat looking back at it.
I guess now looking at the kind of the title now kind of works for that kind of a band scene, kind of MySpace. This is like the play space. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, a little bit of a rebranding, but yeah. I wonder if my MySpace account is still up. That's
Probably.
That's the question. I don't want to go back to it because I don't want to know what like teenage me was thinking.
You don't
want to
vomit.
No, I'm good.
Back when you're edgy and cool.
He's like, we're all hip and happening. Yeah. So
Okay.
I remember some of my stuff from MySpace days. He's like, no.
I don't, and I don't want to know. That I want that chapter of my life to stay closed and locked away in repression until it comes out years later as like latent, I don't know, insomnia.
Or lying on a couch in a psychiatrist's office.
Or wake up like one day, oh god, I remember that science test in 3rd grade. Oh boy.
I remember that post that went wrong with MySpace. No.
Hours of coding wasted.
Well, now we've got the news out of the way. Let's go to what we've been playing. Dan, as you are the guest, as always, you can go first, Mule Mucker.
Well, I have sad news. My Xbox has officially died, so I've been without gaming for a little bit, with the exception of my Mac. What have I been playing on there? Streets of Rogue.
Are you
Which
okay?
is like, I'm a bit sad.
Because you just used.
There's no more Sonic 06 in the house.
Do we need to send help?
I know, because
Yes.
I just heard no gaming on console and you have to game on a Mac, and I got worried.
Yes. It's just downhill. No, it's
Are you
There are
listening?
institutions for this to help you get through this.
Yeah.
by the
Are you
way.
running Parallels? Do you have Windows also playing? Can you at least switch over
I
to
don't
Windows?
have anything.
You don't. You're running Mac OS. Oh God. That's
Solely
Oh,
Mac
it'll-
OS. So it's just
We-
not
Be
really
okay. Just be careful.
We need to record a single because we need to give Dan help on this one. We need to get him through this, and we
Yes.
need charity event. We
Dan
need that.
We're gonna launch a
Dan
MySpace profile.
Yeah, we're-
PS4.
the game will play itself indie rock group.
The song won't sing itself.
Yeah, the song won't sing itself,
Love it.
which none of us will sing because we can't, or at least I can't.
Yeah.
It's okay. I know plenty of singers. I'll contact none of them.
Do we have any auto tune?
I'll do it now. Quick, watch.
Wait, he has a Mac. That's perfect. He can't play
This
games.
works. This works.
It just
Dan,
works.
we figured this out.
Oh, officer. So, in short, send money. I need a PS4. But other than that, it's just Rocket League on the Mac. Which is
Oh,
It's not bad. I mean, it's Rocket
it
League,
only
so
crashes 10 times a day. It's fine.
yeah.
is that when you're just about when you're scoring a goal and you think I'm on a great run here, and then
Nearly 2 minutes into the goal. Good.
It's
Just
actually,
put up Dwarf Fortress. That'll occupy enough time that when everything is ready to go again, you'll be fine.
Exactly.
All works out in the end. All works out. I don't know if Dwarf Fortress can run on Mac. I genuinely don't know. I may have sent you on a quest to be slightly not really depressed because it's a really difficult game to learn.
oh yeah. Trying to think like what other like text-based strategy game like games like that, because I've tried Dwarf Fortress and like
Dwarf Fortress.
Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, exactly. I was just like,
Do
you-
where's the user interface?
Dwarf Fortress.
Dwarf Fortress.
Dork Fortress is like what?
It's like all like this guy.
Hi.
It's just this guy named Dwarf who's just like 6 foot, like it just roided out muscle dude with sunglasses and like a blonde, just greasy mullet from the 90s. Probably wearing a shirt from Wham. Just like pink tank top that has like Wham on the front of it. The album cover.
Hasn't seen the light of day in 40 years.
Exactly.
He's
That's
Imagine
Dwarf. That's Dwarf Fortress.
Dwarf Fortress.
in 5 seconds. You go. What do you do? Just type one sentence. Turn around, walk away, and the game's over.
It's just what do you do? And the only option is to just just walk away and click it and it just shuts the game down. It just ends. And then it asks you if you want to uninstall the game. That's the next prompt.
Then Steam comes along, gives you a badge you can sell for like 50p.
Exactly.
It just says why.
Okay, so if you, because you're in a crisis, a gaming crisis here. Have you been creating stuff? Because I know you've been doing things like Shark Fu, haven't you?
Yes, I have actually just finished up season 2 of Shark Fu, and all of season 2 just went live a couple of days ago. So no gaming, but more animating, if you can call it animating. It's just more like side to side movement as they talk.
Yes, good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's better than
as a certified animator, good enough.
yeah, fine.
As somebody who can't, good enough.
It's fine.
I'll just give it the approval of the animation. It's like, yes, that's animated.
As somebody who bought
That's fine.
Photoshop and went
That's all I
like,
need.
this is like, how do I use this from Paint? Good. Layers? What
So,
are
is there
layers?
anything else you've been working on at all? Or is there any new projects that you can tell us about?
No, I'm kind of taking a break from YouTube at the moment. Just I'm running low on Steam, so I'm just taking a break, recoup myself, and then I'll just go back on it next month, sort of thing. But yeah, that's it. Life's been slow lately.
I believe it is Shark Fu, as in like Kung
Shark Fu.
Fu.
Yes, that's the joke.
Don't-
Shark Fu cop. He's a shark, but he's also a cop who knows kung fu.
Was this ever inspired by
Street versus
Shaq
Shark
Fu
King George.
by a distant mistake?
No, I think it's just the ramblings on my brain. It's like, what's funny? Sharks, not good enough. Cop, almost there. He knows kung fu. Yes,
Brilliant.
that is literally
is
the
my,
thought process behind that.
This is my D&D character creation process too. Like, what's pretty funny? A talking whale. What else is funny? It throws ships at people. D&D character, go!
It's almost like you got a version of Bullseye in your head, in your brain, going on there. You got you guys standing up to the Yoki, just throwing darts at ideas. And so in one, it's a shark. So in two, he's a cop. And in three, he knows kung fu. So, perfect. Let's see what's behind Bully's prize board. Because
Damn not
we're
focus.
just gonna. I'm just gonna, because I can't leave that there, and people can watch that at their leisure. You're welcome. Just gonna.
Oh, is that a shameless plug, by the way?
It is a shameless plug. We may end
Welcome to the
on-
movies.
where we find the top video on the Shark Fu Cop, and post it.
Wait, I did not hear that. Say that again.
I happened to find a certain YouTube channel that
Yes.
named Shark Fu Cop, and
That would be one, yeah.
there happens to be an official trailer out. Yeah, it looks good. And I
it
don't
is
even
good.
I don't even have like things on. All I know is I just saw like a J. Jonah Jameson with a Hitler mustache, and I'm down. Like, I'm in.
It's not Jonah Jameson. He has a mustache. Leave
I know
him
he
alone.
does.
Leave me alone.
Original character, Donut Steal.
There's the Doctopus. What are you on about?
Dr. Puss.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
I can't wait for the spin-off series of CSI Doctopus.
Love it.
I could see that.
Broken. Done.
So yes,
It's a YouTube hit. There you go. There's your sensation right there.
and you just gotta play it straight, man. That's the whole point. Just play it straight.
Did I mention he also time travels?
And they're even better.
The shark, not the others. Yeah, there you go. So, what's not to love?
Yeah,
You tell me.
kung fu crime-fighting shark that time travels. I mean, if you guys are,
Yeah.
That's just brilliant.
and if chat isn't watching that right now, shame.
Of course, it sounds stupid when you say it out loud like that.
I'm not saying it. It sounds great.
No.
It sounds better.
It does.
It's
The slower you
Sounds-
explain it, the better it sounds.
Coming this summer, he fights crime. He goes back in
Fuck
time.
all my dinosaurs.
I'm sorry, just dinosaurs. Not just. I just thought now of like a megalodon, like back in time fighting crime in a kung fu outfit. Oh God.
I hope this Scuttle, don't you fucking dare go away.
this
shit.
great white serves for justice. Where's Blackberry now?
I have created an abomination. All of my dinosaurs are fused together. Except Noodlebox.
Except Noodle Box.
No, Scuttle, get the fuck back here. Oh, okay, you're fine. Never mind.
Well, in that case, go, Hugger, what are you playing?
Ah!
What have you been playing?
Dinos! I've been playing Jurassic Park. I've been playing If It Moves, It Is My Pet, the game.
And it doesn't end with a mon at the end.
Sure. I've been playing Heroes of the Storm a lot. And players unknown babble blabble.
PUBG.
Yeah.
PUBG, as the people call it.
And it's
Yeah, I was just
those
having
are good.
kids call it.
Those
Yeah,
are
you
pretty
was
good.
kicking ass, weren't you, on Wednesday?
Oh my god, I was. I dropped 2 teams. Almost. I got real close to dropping the second one. I did drop one team, nearly dropped a second team solo. I do this thing in games where if it's cooperative, I tend to go off, do a thing, and then come back with more resources. And like usually, in for example, take Ark. I'm looking over. Okay, by the way, I've also upgraded my screens. I have a screen there, and you guys. And you guys are dinosaurs. So you guys are the actual people. You guys are the Twitch chat, and I've been playing Ark with a few other friendos, two other streamers, Polo and Sam, shout out to them, and Shadow Girl, some numbers behind the name, which I don't remember off the top of my head because it's like, shout out to them as, yep. But we play, and my other friend, Zach, and we play on a server that I host, and every time we play, I just kind of run away from everybody, and I just start taming dinosaurs, like obnoxious amounts. So I started off, and I come back, and I have like 14 little tiny raptor things. And they're just like, Chris, what did you do? And I go, no, then don't worry. I drop them off, and I go back, and I bring back more dinosaurs. And yeah, I'm gonna try and do something really meta. So when we're all set with talking about our games, we can actually show the absurdity of what's going on. So let me do that, and then we can update that later. But I've been playing a lot of Ark, and I here's the thing: I love survival games, and I think Ark does the best job out of all the ones I've played. I think Ark does distinctly the best job because you can play it solo and not have it just be like, well, I'm just building a base. Here we go. It's actually challenging on like a default setting too, and since I have a few more people, I upped it just slightly. Murder ducks everywhere. If anyone plays Ark, you'll know exactly what I mean by murder ducks. They're the ducks with the claws.
But they're like claw killers. They got like these big fishing hook sort of things, and just wander towards you. Quack! Because that would be.
Yeah, I found out that they're not carnivores, which was really pissed. Like it pissed me off because it was like these things just slaughter everything. They just kill everything. Literally murdered all of our animals. Here's I gotta move some of this cluster a little bit. Yeah. Here, I'll pull him. There we go.
Give me a couple seconds. I'm getting this. I'm getting this pulled up here.
Oh, I'm actually hurting things by walking. Well, between everything's legs.
Train more dinosaurs. Train them to kill everyone for you.
I do actually. I have a specific set of dinosaurs that I tame exclusively to go hunting with. So.
Kill my pretties.
I have big ones that I use to carry items. I have some medium-sized ones that I use as mounts. I have a couple that I use to go gathering berries to form narcotics so that I can go tame more dinosaurs. And
do this.
I have ones that I leave around just to guard things. I have ones for flying. I have ones for just swimming around. If it moves, it's mine. That's what it boils down to. Like, with the exception of the things that I can't tame. But so here's
a random duck carnivore one.
Yep. Let's see. No, I can tame the duck.
Fine.
I have one. I need to get him out of the alligators. Grab the poop. Ah, shit. Poop encumbered.
Right, get them out of the alligators. What they've been eaten.
No. They're slightly smaller than the alligators. The alligators just need to get over to me so I can stop flying. Please stop flying, gators.
Flying.
Yeah, it's something.
Don't worry, it's live now. Everybody else should catch up to it in a bit, but it should be live now.
Get the giant pack things. Ah, come on. Stuck in my iguanodons. Which, by the way, iguanodons are surprisingly really strong for no good reason. Holy shit, that was fast. It's kind of terrifying when you see anything barreling at you at Mach 20. Regardless of whether or not they're, herbivores, carnivores, especially after learning that the ducks that murder everything are herbivores. I gotta down. I have so much. I wasn't prepared for this interview.
It's we're currently having a stream within a stream.
Very meta.
Yeah,
I'm streaming it to him. He's streaming it to live.
Yeah. Chris is streaming it to me, and I am and then streaming it to everybody else.
All right, so
And all I can see is our faces. So all I'm seeing is just your reaction playing the game.
Yeah,
guys-
that's usually what we see.
But you know, this is good.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, there's
You
the
kind of see the reflection of Will's glasses.
there's Trim. Why are you
I'm
inside
going
of
to
a
do
car?
something for one night only. Hang on,
Oh shit! There we go.
because this camera
Greatest
is
thing is you can put glasses on your dinosaurs, and you get shit like this. It's the most glorious thing ever.
Try this shit. Alright, a cute camera. A cute.
You can. There they are. Those are
Gotta
gigantic
untangle
glasses.
all of them. They are. It's not a gigantic on everything. I think I have Runkleton has glasses. All right, there's the Carnos. Barry, you're doing a thing. Yeah, see, here's Runkleton with glasses. They're not as big. I mean, they are as big, but it's because he's a big dinosaur. There's also one of them. One of these things has glasses on them. There he is. There's Barry. Hey, Attack Bird also has glasses. It's yeah. But yeah, here's my pack of hunters, all clustered together in a tiny space.
Everything has glasses.
A lot of things have glasses. It's because we die a lot. Every time you die, you get a new pair of glasses. Oh fuck, that's not what
Just don't have glasses and things.
Did the new glasses go on top of the old glasses? So you just got layers and layers of glasses.
well, no,
Yes.
the glasses go on saddles. So you need to get a saddle. You need to put the saddle on the animal, and then you need to put the glasses on the saddle, and then the animal wears the glasses.
All right, I'm going
It's like
to.
glassception.
So we're just going to.
Because here's the thing though, don't wear glasses in
There you go.
battlegrounds.
They fixed that.
Oh, they have fixed it now, so you can actually
Yeah,
hide in
that was
like
the last
smoke
patch.
grenades.
And we're back. We're back.
Because
Yes,
that's
this
one
is what
thing
I've
we were
been
talking
doing.
about last week. Okay, mate. So I shall take over then, because what we can do is I will start with Battlegrounds, because was wanting to play it on Wednesday, but things happened, so I couldn't. So I had to call it. However, I did manage to play it on Monday with Ian Higdon, who on his channel Platform 32. And the first match we played, it got down to like the 8th in the game, which was really cool. So the team technically got to 4th. So I'm boosting myself up to 4th on this one. So I was like, yes, I got 4th for the game. Woohoo! We actually found a cool spot though. There was just before a bridge. There's like a house on sort of like a rocky outcropping with a lighthouse next to it. But in the actual house, in the roof, there's a little small circle right at the top, where you can actually, if you have it right, you can have a sniper rifle looking out through this, so you can see people coming along if they're far enough out, so you can pick them off. And so we had Ian there. I was waiting on the stairs with a shotgun just in case anybody just bypassed it and just came into the house anyway. We had a good hiding spot until we had to move because the fucking circle just shrunk. So it's like, yeah, thanks, great.
Isn't that like 90% of that game? I had a great hiding spot, then the circle shrank.
Yep.
Yeah, yes. This is most of the fucking game but that's the good thing about it is if you camp, most of the time you'll survive, unless people come in for you, and then it can get a bit dicey unless you're the machine Hergelman of it, just going, I don't care about your squad. The fuck is down.
Your entire squad.
I'm liking, because people are getting used to certain areas to sort of drop to, like the hospital in there, and there's an area that Ian drops to is near one of the bridges, which we heard what you said about dropping, and we completely missed where he was, so we had to try and meet up. But other people had the same idea of landing there as well and killed us all. which sucks. So we had to do a bit of grouping, and there's like, but they have boats on this thing, which I only found out last weekend they do have this. And so we managed to escape on the boat, get back around to where we needed to be, which is half the bloody island away. And as we were running back into the circle, it's like I went straight past. I didn't see anybody hiding by a tree in a jeep down on my left, and they started shooting us. It's like, oh fuck. So that's the big problem I have at the moment is spotting people on them. Once I do that and get my aiming down with a mouse and keyboard, should be okay on it. Okay, because I've started killing people. But one cool moment was I was watching this. It's like you can have bike chases.
Yes.
Which is badass because you can also fire when you're on the bike as well. So you just have this bit going around. It's like a proper action movie set piece, and it was brilliant. So if you haven't got Battlegrounds, get it because it is badass. Yeah, it's only one island. Yes, it's battle royale, but where's the problem? I don't see the problem with that.
They're also working on more maps.
Oh, sweet. Very sweet. What else have I been playing? I mean, I have been playing some Brawlout because I got a code for that, which is like a Super Smash Bros. Clone in the basic sense of the word of it. And yeah, so you got about the early access I got. There's about characters you can play. There's 4 maps. And yeah, if you know Super Smash Brothers, games like PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale, it's the same thing. Yeah, knock them out off the screen. You get the points. Person who survives it wins it. Blah,
Heavily
blah, blah.
contented
That's
music.
Yeah. Yeah, 15. Not quite as good as 23 though.
Not quite as good as 78.
78. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it
Where'd you
still
get that from?
playable though?
It was, yeah.
Okay, because we had 23, and it was only able to be watched in American Samoa.
It's really weird.
I know. I don't know how, but it was like. It was like one of those moments. Like how you can't watch it in America, but you can watch it in American Samoa.
Well, it's a very niche market. They just don't care about
It's
copyright.
totally niche market there.
And I mean, I could go on about other stuff, but they're already on streams like Zen Pinball, Cluster Truck. I was playing more of that with people fucking us over. We know like the mini small trucks because back in my Battle Cattle days, I was watching Shadow play it. And the one cool thing about the Cluster Truck is you could have people mess with you on Twitch because it's interactive.
Yeah.
And boy, are they fucking with me this week on that. And I mean, the levels are bad enough. I mean, you've got a giant boulder coming towards you that you have to jump in the hole to go through it, to go straight down another level, to go on to land on more trucks to do the same thing again. Now that's difficult enough. Now you have people like Boo coming along going, I want lasers on those trucks. So you have to jump between them to go around. It's a ball ache.
Amazing.
It's a fun ball ache, but it's a ball ache.
And wonderful.
Get it. Get this thing. Because, if you and you see just below where the chat window is, the actual window of the stream is, you can buy it. And I can get 100% off it. Ka-ching! Because, affiliate program sales pitch. I've almost finished Mafia 3, which is nice. I should be on to like the full 2 missions, which I would have probably finished it if I hadn't have run out of bullets, and then about four mobsters came at me in one go, and I couldn't away because I managed to like land in a sort of pool that was in the casino. It's like, yeah, I'm running anywhere. Oh shit, I'm dead. Yep, that's it. Enough for the stream tonight. Oop, bye. But what I will say, because then I can actually jump into, this could go into spikes is I've been playing Prey today, the first hour and a bit. Yeah, the mimics are gonna piss me off and make me shit myself.
Gotta wear those brown pants.
Yeah. Or it's gonna have to be like a no pants stream again. There's no pants stream. But you think you've got it. You think you know where they are, and you can actually see some of them, and you can actually see the sort of ripple effect as you get nearer to them if you really want to jump out at you. But it still doesn't prepare you. It really doesn't. I mean, you can think, well, it's cheap, I'm scared, but it's not. It's effective because even though you see it coming, when it does happen, you still have to get out of the way because they're attacking you. As the atmosphere of Half-Life, as the feel of the Bioshock, which so far from the first hour and a bit, I think I've played up to around about where the demo was. I enjoy it. It's really, really good. See, I can actually now pass over to James because James, you've been playing. Yeah,
I've been streaming it. Yeah, I've got 6 hours. 6 hours in is where I'm at, and boy, yeah, it's a scary game. And I've taken up the totally legitimate strategy of if I walk into a room, I take out my wrench and just hit everything, which is obviously something that Chris will agree with me as just hit everything with a wrench. And then all of a sudden, then of course you sit there like the mimic pops up and then just blows up in your face, and you've got to deal with that, which it's part of the game. But oh my god, I'm playing it mainly because you haven't gotten the scope yet, right? You haven't got the psychoscope?
Not yet. No, because I've got into her office, and you play that part, and the servers go down, so you have to go to find the other glass server from the person who created it. And I've also got to go to the what is it? It's not a tourist center.
Trauma center.
Trauma center, yeah, because the body of Bellamy in there, Dr. Bellamy, who gets suffocated and killed suffocated at the start of it, and he's kind of on his last legs. So, then you go into the hospital, he unfortunately dies. So you got to go find his body, and that's the bits where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm at
because I didn't notice when I played the demo, but on here it goes open world more, so you can go backwards and forwards a lot more to explore.
Oh yeah, you go a lot forward, a lot more, and it's. Ooh. I'm at the Arboretum, so I've had a couple of 0G sequences already too. Especially like flying outside. If you want to talk about creepy and strange and kind of awkward, try flying outside the space station without anything connecting you back to the space station. And like, I was like, okay, but then there's like, when you go out there, it shows you like entrance here, which is cool. But then it shows you bodies. Like people's bodies, and one of the goals and one of the achievements in the game is to find all the people, and like interact with all their dead bodies or alive bodies. And I'm sitting there going like looking and like, oh, that's one out there, and it's like 500 meters away from the station. I'm like, I don't. And the thing is too, like it's you just hear your breathing in the space helmet. And you're sitting there like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm really good. I am very good right now.
Yes, he did, Summer. He did say interact with dead bodies.
You do a lot of that, and sometimes they're not dead.
What type of interaction are we talking about?
Mostly hitting it with a wrench.
Oh, good. So nothing gross and disturbing.
I mean,
is that what you kids are calling it these days?
Yes. Or throwing recycler grenades at them, which will break them down into carbon atoms that I can then use to make bullets. Because you run out of bullets in this game, and that is scary.
A lot of bullets go not being made.
Yeah,
it's rough.
It's like shotgun is very good. It is very good, but boy, you can never have enough shotgun bullets, and the range on that thing, it is like the true range of a shotgun. It's like, I don't want to get this close to my enemy for this weapon to be very effective, but also, Phantom takes a clip to kill. Phantom takes 2 shotgun bullets to kill. I only have a clip in my pistol. I need to get close to Phantom. Phantom can kill me in 2 hits. What is the best strategy here? Most of the time, it's run, or since I have leveled my character up a little bit. It is basically, okay, that's a Phantom there. Let me find something explosive and throw it at it. that tends to be.
Do you use that?
Yeah.
Do you have that sort of glue gun though? Do you still use that? Is that effective on them to try and slow them down so they can twat them when they're in?
I don't know.
Yes, it is. It's very effective. It takes a little bit to actually stick them. They are more resistant to it. And there's one issue with it, and it's if you are doing any type of divergent Phantom, they'll break apart into more Phantoms. So,
That's not good.
no.
That's not good at all.
I think the biggest thing, and the thing I really like about this game, but I really hate about this game, is that when you leave an area, so you leave the starting area, right? You've left Alex's apartment. Or Morgan's apartment. You've left his apartment. Yeah. You go back to that area, there are enemies back in that area in different places.
Ooh.
Just
Yeah,
because
because there's other bits, isn't there? Because you can... Are the other mimics' bodies still there? Because I know there's little bits you can collect on there.
Yeah.
But you have to be a higher grade.
Yeah.
So they
But but it has been repopulated with more things hiding as stuff. So just think, because you cleared an area and you're going to go back to that area does not actually mean that that area is safe. I learned that.
I made that
the hard-
mistake.
Yeah, I made that mistake too.
I discovered that in the form of 4 greater mimics at once. My turret didn't identify them as they were hidden. So
That's why Psychoscope, Mimic Detector. It saves lives.
it doesn't work on graders.
God damn
Greater
it.
mimics?
Yes.
Yep.
What?
They're sneaky.
They're just
What?
better at being mimics. That's all it is. They're just better at hiding. They're a little bit tougher. They're not much worse. Like they don't jitter, and they don't make sound, and they're slightly tougher.
So once again, hit everything with a wrench. Just everything. There was one part where I got like super scared. Like I got a little freaked out. So like the next room I went into, I had my pistol and I shot every item in the room with my pistol. Just everything. Because because I had no health and no health packs, and I had like 20 health, and I'm like, I'm just gonna shoot everything. Because
See, I got really good at prop hunt.
yeah,
So-
yeah, no, I am ready to play Gary's Mod Prop Hunt after this game. I'm like, dude, I am down after playing Prey. What? Once again, and once again, I'm happy that Prey doesn't have a multiplayer. But once again, missed opportunity. Prop Hunt and Prey for multiplayer.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to be releasing a mod system for it, mostly because it's not in the usual engines that they use for modding.
Yeah.
So I'm not expecting us to see a mod toolkit for that, because it's Arcane as well. Arcane doesn't typically do mod sets, but it is CryEngine, so it's hackable. Therefore, I would love to see someone make a multiplayer Prey prop hunt game.
I mean, and you're really just built into that. You just have to like give like the other players the ability to play as greater mimics, or mimics.
Yep.
So-
Or just give them the mimic ability and give them no limit to their psi.
Yeah.
Just drop the cost of that.
Question for all of those of you who are playing Prey: are you going down that thing at all? That tree? Are you getting abilities like that, or are you going to go strict human?
Oh, I don't know.
Because
because
they've talked about in the game, the more abilities that you take, they make you more like the, what are they called? Creepy alien.
Typhon?
Typhon. Thank you, Typhon. You become more like them, and the turrets start recognizing you as a Typhon and stuff. The more stronger abilities you get.
This is why I hack every turret I see. I didn't know what it did, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll do it," and I'm doing it all.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point now where, Chris, have you gone up to the Arboretum yet?
I am currently looking for Alex.
Okay, so you're a little bit farther than I am, because I am going to get the key codes to blow up the station.
Yeah, I'm at that point.
Okay, so you're there. There's a zero-G sequence where you need to go from the bottom level of the station to the top level, and the only way you can do this is through the service tunnel, which is zero-G, only music, which is creepy as hell, and has flying creatures in it that explode if you touch them, which basically then involves you, and I'm going to tell you all how to beat this segment, carry stuff with you, because you can throw it and it will blow up on the stuff that you throw. But, like, there was a 20-minute sequence of just me flying around in zero-G with it being quiet. And I'm sitting there going like, my God, this is a Kubrick moment. This is literally a Stanley Kubrick, a 2001, A Space Odyssey moment.
Yeah, shit's spooky.
Oh,
it's real spooky, real
it's so
fast.
spooky, it's spoopy. Yeah, it's...
So would you give it a brown trousers rating of 10?
Yes, because it hasn't dead spaced on me yet. And we all know my
You haven't faced the enemies then.
Well, no, Dead Space was like I closed it down in the first 5 minutes. I've actually streamed. Granted, I've been streaming this, so like interacting with people has helped. But there have been moments where like I've sat there just with, okay,
All right.
and, you see like this camera just twitch like when I drop my mouse. I'm like, not fun.
All right. So here's my question for both you and Will. What's the toughest monster you've faced so far?
Yeah, well, in
I can tell you the one
Prey,
I'm going
it's
to.
going to be Mimic. Because that's how far away.
Okay. Yeah. So
The big
haven't
thing
quite got
that lives in the Arboretum.
Oh, you've lost him. You've lost
no,
Dan completely.
I don't
You've
know.
lost me
I don't
by-
know if it's the same thing as what I'm thinking.
Here we go.
Because I've fought a few more things. I fought a few more things that you haven't fought yet. That I know you haven't fought.
I'm
Because I know
getting
you
ready.
have. Because it's not the hardest.
No, I'm getting ready
Is
to
it
like.
the one with the time limit?
I don't know. No,
Oh
that's.
shit! There's a time limit.
I faced.
Oh,
I faced the
no.
one. No, I faced. I mean, I haven't faced it yet, but like it's like I got it. Like I saw like the Jurassic Park opening to it, and it disappeared, and they said. January was like, you should stay away from that. And then all of a sudden, like, I went into the Arboretum. I'm like, oh wait, that down there is where that thing was. And I immediately went into Crouch, and I've walked around it for about 10 minutes, and I've not gotten out of Crouch yet because I'm just like, I'm in stealth, stealthy.
I think I know what it is. I think if you wanna take your headphones off to avoid spoilers of just monsters. Is it a nightmare?
It might be a nightmare.
Because I fought a nightmare. And the nightmare gave me a time limit. Kill it or run.
Okay. I tend to fight more than flight, so.
I fought. It was really hard because I had to hide and fight and hide and fight and hide and fight. So I ran out of bullets on the nightmare.
Okay. You're good, Will. You're okay.
And so that's the ending.
I
Ah.
don't think I've ever seen you not wear your headphones.
It's
weird.
oh,
Good experience.
But Prey Prey's really been the only game I've been playing. And to kind of wrap this all up in a bow, and to kind of bring about a question, I guess I can pose to everybody here. Prey is kind of followed along the level of games that I've noticed recently for me is that the majority of the games that I've enjoyed this year have been games that I've bought on a whim. I bought with no prior knowledge, no prior nothing, just bought and played because, it looks fun. and I've had the most fun with those. That the games that I've been super hyped about have been the biggest disappointment. I mean, Mass Effect Andromeda being the most recent one, considering that I haven't booted it up in about a month. And so my question here, I guess to you guys, does hype destroy games?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Full panel.
Keep-
Hype destroys games.
Good, Dave, you heard it
We'll
first.
go through. I mean, if you want to expand on this one, because we were all saying yes, what game has been destroyed for you with the hype?
Okay. Besides from Mass Effect Andromeda, I would say the one that was the biggest letdown for me was Metal Gear Solid. The most recent one, 5. Because I wanted to like that game so much. Because for me, 4 was like the perfect Metal Gear in my mind. 4 wrapped everything up so well. It kind of like took all the crazy, kind of made it into one, and there it was, and it was good. And then I wanted to really love 5. Open world, it had everything. It had open world, it had big boss, it had guns, it had base management, it had slightly RPG levels of stuff. Like, it had everything you wanted in like in one of those type of games. And it just let me down. And it started off good. It started off strong. And then it just... You got halfway through the game, and then the cracks started to show. But you were still in, like, your la-la love phase with it. Just like, hey, yeah, no, it's still good, guys. No, it's still great. This is cool, man. And then the end happened. And it just ended. It was like, that's it. Done. And you're just
It was a very weird ending, wasn't it?
well, it wasn't.
It's like, huh?
I'm not even thinking it's like an ending. It was just like, okay, I don't give a shit, and Konami stopped funding the project, so the game ends here. And I guess like the hype destroyed the game for me. Konami destroyed the game for me because it just left me with, and I'm going to use a raunchy term here, the biggest set of gamer blue balls. That's what it was. It's just like, we got through foreplay, started getting into the good stuff, and it ends, and you're just like, well, fuck. I guess I'm gonna go play something that's good now. Where's Witcher 3? I need to get my rocks off in more ways than one. Where's Trish? Yeah.
Dan, what would you say was yours biggest disappointment then? After all the hype. Dan?
Me?
Yes.
I did not hear my name.
I am so sorry. Just blank stare.
We'll call you Dave if you want.
No, not saying it was a bad game, but the new Legend of Zelda, I got the chance to kind of play that a couple of hours solid. Again, it's not like it wasn't bad, it just didn't meet the hype as I was expecting it to be. It was just okay. Then, yeah, I had fun, like, doing some of the missions and open world exploring, but it didn't just jump out at me and take me by surprise or anything. Yeah.
That's surprising because I've heard you're really the first person that I know quite well that's actually gone, ooh, yeah, Zelda. Because everybody else
It's
has
not
played it.
bad. It just didn't meet the hype.
I can agree with him a little bit on that. Somebody who has it and who has been playing it, I haven't picked it up in a little while, mainly because I'm just scared. Like, I log into that game and it's just like, there's just so much to do. I don't know where to start. And I just get like, I'm like, well, damn. And then I go and I play something that like has objectives. Like, because I get gratification.
So yeah, yeah. That's all I have to say about that. It was fun, like running around, killing everything and climbing on everything, but I didn't get so much into doing the story mode. But again, not like it's a bad game. I don't want people to hate on me because of that. It's just, again, to me, it didn't live up to the hype that everyone said it was going to be the greatest thing to hit my face with.
And any hate is directed to the Danacon Show at YouTube, and also at the Danacon Show at Twitter.
No, it says send hate to Will. He brought me here.
True, Will did book him.
Yeah, so the hate has to come my way.
I create enough hate on my own for myself, so it's got to go someplace else.
Yeah, we've got to spread it around the two with you. What would you say is your one then?
Here's the thing. I'm a hipster, so I don't really buy hype games very much. So not much.
Simmer
Like
had
No Man's
one-
Sky. No Man's Sky was probably the biggest one, but like I had an understanding of what happened with it, so it really wasn't that big of a letdown to me. Because I'm like, they're making promises they can't keep. They're making promises they can't keep. They didn't keep their promises. Like it's.
That was just crash and burn and just following the news on that one. That was fun.
Oh, it's really hard to say. It's really hard to say like any of that, like anything. as far
See,
as that- 'cause
I could say No Man's Sky as well, but it's like you kind of say when all the delays and that were happening, you kind of saw something coming.
Yeah.
Like, you have to sort of bring it back a bit, pull back your expectations just a little bit, just calm it down.
Well,
But a
see,
lot
when
of
they
people
first made
didn't.
the announcements, I thought they were a lot further into development than what they were. I thought it wasn't just like, here's a project and a demo video they created. I thought this is some level of gameplay shown in some early debug stages. But it was just a thing they had been showing. It wasn't actually anything that they made per se. So I was initially under the illusion that they were far along, and when I later learned they weren't, I was like, oh yeah, no, it's that deadline. Not possible.
And especially when you for so long we saw no gameplay footage. It was just that show reel, and then
Yeah.
it got closer and closer to the actual release date, and you think, hang on, we still haven't seen any gameplay footage, and which kind of leads me to my disappointment from the hype. Watch Dogs. Remember that a few years ago at E3, we saw the rolling demo and it looked spectacular, and we're saying you could do this with your phone, you could do this with your phone, you could do all the manner of stuff during this game. And then we got to nearly like the week of GX in that year, and we were great. There's a playable demo of Watch Dogs. We're going to see what it's really like. Fantastic. Hype was huge because they showed so much of it between E3, Gamescom, yet again back down to E3, Gamescom, and then it got to EGX. And we were looking around for it, and all we saw was this theater showing rolling demo. And we were stood by it going, hang on, this is our next week. Isn't it a bit strange they're just showing it rather than actually letting us play? The Monday after it, delayed. It's like, After it did that, after that bit there, that's when I got pissed off for it. And people were saying, well, you shouldn't be going blah, blah, blah with this. And fair enough, fair point. I, at that point, went, you know what? I don't want to hear about it. I do not want to see anything about it until it's released. Because we've had so much hype that it's got to that point of they're just delaying it and then delaying it and delaying it to that point of, it's going to go too much. And when it did come out, nowhere near what we were promised from Ubisoft for it. And that's a disappointment.
And that
'Cause
only
it's
started a
essentially-
trend.
Yep. Because essentially it was a good game. It just wasn't fantastic. Which is kind of like, I'm hoping that Watch Dogs 2, because I'm going to be playing that hopefully in a couple of weeks, because that's the one after Mafia 3, and I just want it to be better. I'm just hoping it to be better, because we kept the hype box checked on that one. It's like, yeah, let's keep it low. Yeah, anybody in chat? Anybody in the chat of Twitch?
Simmer
What?
said, I believe it was No Man's Sky.
No Man's Pie.
Yeah, No Man's Pie. I think No Man's Pie would be an actually more interesting game.
No Man's Hype Pie.
Yeah, No Man's Pie.
So I've just had another idea. Because last time you were on, Dan, we had the copyright simulator.
Yes, that has made zero progress, I'm afraid. It's dead development.
Too many copyright claims against it.
Damn it.
I know, it's been atrocious to get the claims going.
How about the Hype Train Simulator?
Love it. There you go. I always trust you to come up with ideas here.
It's just the situation just brings it to us.
He's got two perfectly good ideas today. He's got Hype Train Simulator and CSI Dr. Octopus.
There you go.
Yeah. And one of which is already in canon that he's already established.
And is that at youtube.com/Zedekon show?
No, it's at his own
Yes.
YouTube.
It's there somewhere. Find it.
I
They'll
posted the
all
link.
link back to one another, so it's any links we
Yeah,
say
I
or
I
post. are all
found it
gonna
on
link
the
to one
Daniken
another.
Show website. Let's be honest, that's where I
There
was.
you go. I have put it there. It's fine.
Yeah, it's also under username Shark Fu Cop.
There you go.
Now you've got the second season dusted. Is there plans for a third?
I want to make a third one. But at the moment, there's no plans to make it because I have zero ideas. It's just something I do want to at least make one more, kind of round up to 3. That'd be nice. But watch this space on that one. Once I get like a random idea in my head, I'll roll with it, and it'll probably come out within a month of its conception. Because that's how quick it took to just make those.
That's pretty cool because it's like you go, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make this, and then boom, there you go. Let's go. That's awesome. I believe James has put the channel link in the chat for you, so people can go see
brilliant.
it and go check it out.
Yep.
Because other stuff from the old reviews and that you've done are really, really good. They're a lot of fun. Great laugh as well. So go check Dan out. Where can they find you, Dan?
My account would be YouTube / The Danicon Show. No, not The Danicon Show, just Danicon Show. That's my Twitch account. Because someone else had Danicon Show that had nothing on it. So I had to have The Danicon Show. That peed me off.
I know the feeling on having one-word differences between channels. I finally got rid of mine on YouTube. It took me a long time.
Ours as well with Twitch. Because
Yeah.
we had to have the S on it. It's like, you fucker. Because somebody has it. And then people keep coming to me and goes, oh yeah, but there's no S in the game won't play itself unless you like split itself. I know this. We do this to annoy you. Because
It's in
We
parentheses.
want to confuse
Well-
our audience.
Well, guess what? We know who's the grammar Nazi. It's my abbreviation. I'll say it however the hell I want. Did you come
Besides,
up with
Tigwhippies sounds better.
Yeah, Tigwhippies rolls off the tongue better than Tigwhippy. Tigwhippies.
So, rivvies.
Exactly.
I mean, what can they find you, matey?
Hergelman.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Everywhere.
For not Steam.
Except Steam. That's completely different. Let's.
But
You can find me as Man is PhD on Steam. But
I-
I'll say
on
about it.
Twitch and on Twitter, you can find me as Hergelman. And I've basically abandoned my YouTube because
if you
people are coming back and
Too much
copywriting some
copyright.
stupid things. So I'm just like, I'm not even going to bother anymore. Game with no music, copyright sound effects. No, fuck off. I don't want to dispute all these.
And even though, here's the weird thing about the YouTube stuff, right, where all these copyright claims is, if you're below 10k anyway, they're not going to get money out of it anyway, so what's the fucking point in actually putting the copyright claims on it?
Oh, exactly.
I can let everybody know that we have made more in this show than we have in the past 4 months on YouTube in revenue.
I have made more in 3 days than I have the entirety of my YouTube.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
I made 2/3 of what we've generated on YouTube in 10 days on my Twitch compared to it. So it's like the affiliate program with the tips and that you can just see how much the difference is of it. You can see how that. So I mean, Dan, if you're not already affiliated,
I've tried to be affiliated, but they quickly rejected me.
On Twitch?
I don't meet the requirements. But my YouTube channel has made 77p in a year, so that's something.
at 77p more than you've
I
had.
see collective heads just. Oh no!
By the way, 77. You can't collect it until it's 100.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the AdSense says when you've reached the threshold of £60, it's going to take me years.
That's a weird
So
look,
77 a year. You got 6
'Cause we're
divided by
looking at-
77. You're gonna look at a lot of years.
Yeah,
You're
'cause-
looking at
Have you passed
more
the
than
10,000 views?
They-
slightly under 100.
Have
Go
you
ahead.
passed the 10,000 total views then?
I've only gone up to about 8,000, so almost there.
So you've almost been able to make money again.
Yes.
Because we're thinking we're closing on 5,000, which is not too bad.
Hmm.
You know, what we're almost at a year now, almost at our first year done. So we're getting towards it. You know, but I mean, I have 10k of viewers on my Twitch channel before EGX. So that's doable. You know, it's about 19 weeks away. We've got time. Then everybody just goes, no, I'm not watching you anymore. Just get one viewer at a time. But yeah, you can find me. I'm Lard Team Maker across the board on, you know, the Twitter, you know, YouTube on there. But you can see my videos, my streams on the Game Won't Play Itself YouTube channel, because that's where the hip and happening kids go. You can find me as Lard Team Maker on PSN, Xbox. I'm on Steam as PSN_Lard Team Maker. You know, you can look up for potentially some games of Battlegrounds and Rocket League and things like that, because Thursday nights is Rocket League night. And James, where can they find you, me old mucker, me old pal, me old matey?
I'm Tig Whippies. Like much in the vein where everything Hergelman is Chris, everything Tig Whippies or the Game Won't Play Itself is me. Just because I can't be bothered to use my own personal stuff, because that means I'd have to involve 2 social media accounts, and that's too much. I can only handle 1 Twitch, 1 YouTube, 1 Twitter, 1 Instagram, 1 Facebook. You know, I only got so much time in the day. That's the Tig Whippies.
Yeah.
If you want to
Yeah, I know.
reach me at Tig Whippies. I'm watching anyways. I'm Big Brother. I watch over all the stuff it is anyways. I'm the guy when your YouTube doesn't go out live. That's me.
Yeah, because he's the one who goes, Lard, I know it, all right? Just chew your beans, okay? Don't need to get annoyed. I'm on top of it. It's like,
It takes Stratham yelling at me on Twitter to get me to do something. So it's not like it's like when the actual people involved in the show ask me to do something, maybe happens. When our fans come at me, yeah, I usually do it then. So it just shows you.
yeah, but it's the fans that are the ones that are pushing us to do this more, you know. It's us. We're the lazy gits who just stream and just try and get
I
our
apparently
content
didn't know that there was a demand for the audio version of the show until people were like, hey, dude, we listened to this, put it live. Oh, all right. And then 40 shows dropped.
Gives them a good catalog.
Yeah, no, it's good. We're mostly up to date. Mostly. Yeah. But yeah, you can find me at Tig Whippies, and you can also, I should do this too. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. By the way, Simmer is now a moderator for the chat because I don't want to have to moderate it. So Simmer.
Go Simba. How?
So there you go. Congrats, everybody! Congrats, Simmer, on being a moderator in the chat. He's always here. He's always awesome. He deserves it. And I know that he will not abuse the power. And if he does abuse the power, I am totally fine with that because I can't be bothered.
No one's there to moderate the moderators.
That's me. And in most cases, if I can't be bothered to moderate, Simmer can, and just assume what Simmer does is an extension of myself.
Which
Which means if anything goes severely wrong, we'll all be pissed off at James.
Yes, which is fine.
And if we're all banned from the Tigwippy channel, we'll be pissed off at James.
Guess who won't be banned from the Tigwippy's channel? This guy. This guy won't be banned.
But James, it's fine. I own our domain.
I know, that's good.
Checks and balances. Checks and balances.
Exactly, it's a checks and balances kind of thing. Will creates all the content. I make sure the show goes live, and
I fund us.
and he funds us, and he has the domain. So that's how this works. Like I said, when I was telling people this show is held together with duct tape and prayers, I wasn't lying. And by the way, the other thing, and I just posted the link in the chat, that is the Tigwippy's Discord. You should join it. We're all on there. Come
on in.
Yeah, come on in. I'm usually sitting there in the lobby by myself when I'm playing games or editing anything. Well, let's be honest, when I'm playing games, because I never edit anything. You can just kind of like going, like, just twiddling my thumbs, just playing stuff. And if people show up and go, "Hey, James," and I'll go, "Oh, hi, people. I'm here. If you want to play game, I am there to play game." Or just talk, or hang out, or talk with other people. There are people in the Discord. We have some friendos. There are currently, oh, wow, yeah. There's like 19 people, it's like 30 people now in our Discord.
Sweet. So come in. The water's fine, as the young cool kids say.
You can tap.
We're not going to do.
There's the person who referred to the Twitter earlier.
Yeah.
Thank you, Simmer. Thank you for proving my point. And I will now have to. Is Simmer? Are you a friendo? Simmer should be.
Simmer's always a friendo.
He should be
Where's-
a friendo.
Where's Simmer? D for
Simmering.
desktop. Maybe.
So, anyways, yeah.
Yes. So, shout outs before we go, mate.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a friendo now.
Shout outs. Because, Kimberly, our patron,
The Satron Paint of
Our-
Tigwippies.
Magnificent Patreon.
And
Patron.
Baconator. Dude, Baconator's in the freaking Discord. If people don't know Baconator, it's Doggo. Doggo is best. Doggo is Borderlands 2 friend.
I'm gonna make a roll specifically for Doggo.
just
give it a
Oh,
little
I gotta up Antonius. And pretty much everyone else in here.
Yes, that's a good point.
Because everyone else
Shout
joined
outs.
before I made the friendos roll.
Weefs, Antonius, give them a shower because we've been playing with them a couple of Wednesdays now for Battlegrounds, and it's such a laugh.
It is a lot of fun.
I have it now, so I might be able to join you guys.
Yeah.
Yay!
Well, I have no idea because it's a 4-man crew, so we can do rotations. We can do rotations.
Yeah, like I said, I figured with it being like the Wednesday kind of thing, if you can rotate a person in and out if somebody doesn't show up. Besides, I work.
Once I school, then it's probably gonna have to be you more so than me. So, because I think I have right around our normal time slot for when we play pub. Because I have a class. So.
Oh, that's cool because I was the one who had to rotate out this week, so there's room. Seems to be room, and there's a lot of people wanting to play it, especially the weekends. We could do that as well. When I played it Monday, so it's good. It's really good to play. Also,
Now-
want to give a shout out as well. Sorry, mate. I'll let you go first.
Just saying, if we get enough people interested in it, I am more than happy to assemble a Tigwippies community battle royale, where as many of our streamers will gather on, and we will go for captains of a 4-man team, and we'll all face each other with the community.
I apologize for anybody who's on my team.
Ed. Ed has it. Wants to play with us.
Yep.
There's you, Hergoman. There's me. There's James. There's 4.
Does
Then we
Amanda
get
have
Rob.
it? Amanda should have it.
I don't know if Amanda has it, but if
Okay.
Amanda has
Dad
it,
must get
have,
it.
have Amanda
Get
captain the
it.
team.
Mac. Get it for your Mac, Dad. Get it for your Mac.
His Mac will melt.
Yeah. Like my desktop runs it at 40 frames a second while streaming it at 1080p. And
My desktop runs it at 40.
So
I'm scared what mine won't run at. But yeah, so join us. Join us. It's a lot of fun. Also, say one of the other shout outs I want to do is to Lucy from Loading Bar, who joined us last week on the show. Fantastic guest, brilliant friend, really awesome person. And, you know, give them a follow at Drink Relax Play on twitch.tv. It's.
What? How about that? No, how about this guy for coming on the show? Huh?
Yeah, I was getting to it as well.
It's-
All right.
What do you mean? Why?
I know, right? I'm telling him to do it, but he's not listening to me.
Don't worry, I was getting to it. It's fine. Leave the best to last, you know. That's what they always say. So yeah, thank you very much, Lucy, for joining us last week. Yeah, you should hopefully hear the podcast very soon, and also because it should be up very soon. And it was a riot, frankly. But yeah, as I say as well, saving the best to last. Thank you for coming on the show, mate. Dan,
Thank you very much for
Danny.
having me.
pleasure
mate.
as always.
I have a raid for us.
A raid?
For everybody. Yeah.
Demon Star?
No, surprisingly not.
Regis? Is it
Um,
Regis Cast?
Not Regis. No. An old friend from a long.
In a galaxy far, far away.
I used to play D&D with a lot, and her and her boyfriend play games, and I'm seeing if they want to come onto the stream at some point.
Yes.
They're playing Jackbox, which is why I'm specifically doing this. So if you guys want to play, you can let them know and see if you can jump in.
Okay, then. So we're gonna shoot off. We're gonna say goodbye. Thank you very much to say Dan. Thank you very much for joining us again, mate.
Thanks for having me again.
See ya. No worries.
See.
To say you're welcome back on anytime you want.
Yay.
Oh, awesomeness. So yeah, we're gonna go now. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us in the chat. Thank you very much for any new follows. We will see you next week. So good night,
Enjoy the outro music.
Bye-bye.
and go raid Cosmic Gamers.
Yeah, do that.
Keep waving. They'll go eventually.